Yo, the boys, it's V-Pops or Vince. Coming at you with C-Tabs or Chris.
No, man, it's a guest appearance. You gotta have a guest do the intro.
Alright, well, I'm not a YouTuber, but I tried 7 times in my life to be a YouTuber and just never went out
This
with
kid
it.
has a lot of video views. He just never went anywhere.
Yeah,
He just stopped.
I just uploaded 2-minute clips of BS for years. I'm the one playing, obviously, but our commentary topic is going to be
Grade school.
yes,
Our
best days.
8th grade year was the best year of our entire lives. Honestly, I know. I mean, high school has been a fucking blast, but 8th grade, it just doesn't get better than that. Honestly, it was crazy.
I'm not even I wasn't even the stupid one. I wasn't even the most stupid one at all. I tried not being in trouble because I didn't want to upset my teacher. Sometimes it was just all right, I'm getting it anyway. I don't even care. But it was mostly him and Pat. But I'm not even gonna lie.
We would take the milk cartons from lunch. I would take 5 of them because there would be extras. So I would just take them outside and just chuck them in the air. I chucked one at a house that was around.
It stayed in the street, so it was there 2 weeks later. It rained so many times, but it was still there, so it was weird. And that's how they. I don't know if that's how they.
It was the dumpster. I threw one at the dumpster,
Yeah.
and the lunch mothers found out about it.
One of the things we did, I just thought of this. I couldn't think of it before for some reason, but
Oh
it was
my
the end of the year. But
Alright,
Yeah.
so you guys know the big bins for what you put paper and cardboard in to recycle, right? So we would get in them when we would say we're taking out the recycling. We would beg for the job for taking out
Yeah.
recycling. We would go outside, hop in the bins, and just start wrestling with each other.
Yeah,
Dude, it would make you so hot too because the bins
Oh,
were
yeah.
98 degrees inside.
I honestly didn't even get in trouble that much. It was mostly you guys. Chris took the blame for everything for no reason. Even the girls in our class started getting pissed off at him just because he would take the blame for stupid things that Pat would do. I mean, I honestly getting pissed off by it too. Because Pat threw a lunchbox straight up in the air, randomly. Came back in a second later. Was all right, who did that? And Chris, no hesitation, puts his hand out. Oh, I did. And Pat, the tool that he is, just didn't actually admit to it. Just stood there and didn't even care. It was happy.
Oh, the one time with me and Pat, all he did was clap. We were walking, I think we were going to a presentation. Oh yeah, bro. You remember we were going to that space presentation?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Oh my God.
he clapped really loud while we were in the stairwell. It was no big deal, but the teachers at my school were fucking cockheads and decided that before we walked down, she was alright, anyone that talks or makes any noise is going right back up to the classroom. So Pat decided to fucking clap, and I took the blame for it because he wouldn't. He said, bang! And the teacher goes, alright, who did that? Go up to the classroom, and no one said a word. No one was doing shit. Pat's dumbass wouldn't admit to it. She was alright, I'm just gonna take the entire class back up. And then I said that it was my fault. I didn't want to get the whole class initiative shit, because I didn't really give a fuck at that point.
Some of the stuff that I took seriously back then, I swear to God, if it was now, I would not care at all.
You only had 3 bullets left.
Yeah, I know. What did you do?
I almost
He
fell.
fell? Oh. He must have taken the blame for him 4 or 5 times, but then half of them were over the course of a week. Some people just started getting pissed off. Oh, Chris, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
I just don't like when my boys are in trouble. And did a couple of dumb things.
Someone wrote nigger or something on a piece of paper in
Oh
our
my-
class.
No offense to any black people, I have a lot of black friends. In art class, she said we had to draw pictures, and we drew these dumbass pictures. The teacher saw it and took it off because it was on Anne's paper, and took it and put it on her desk and was like, "All right, I'm gonna show this to your parents." She didn't get to read it
Yeah,
at
she
all.
did.
We were telling him,
Throw
"You
it
gotta
out.
take that shit off their desk, and you gotta go flush that shit down the toilet." He was like, "Can I go to the bathroom?" And then he took it off her desk and put it in his pocket. Dude, I can barely tell this story right. And she's like, yeah, you can go to the bathroom. And he takes it off her desk. He takes it to the bathroom, rips it the fuck up, puts it in the toilet, and flushes it down. And she figures out, obviously, that someone took it off her desk after class. She was just flipping out. She knew it was Aunt, but she couldn't really do anything about it because she had no proof. Oh, yeah. He wasn't allowed to go to the dance. He did get in trouble.
Yeah,
there was a little dance that night.
Which
and
we
he
took
wasn't.
seriously back then.
Yeah, we took very seriously. We gotta mac them fucking biddies.
Just these stories, we didn't care. We would just help each other. I mean, yeah, right there. That's literally just taking one for the team, dude. I mean, I swear to God. I think once I scribbled something stupid in on a stall or something. So I did that, and then someone he threatened to tell me. So I was like, all right, whatever. And then I got called down for honest math, and just walked in and just scribbled the shit out of it. Like, you couldn't even read it anymore. And the teacher didn't even care anyway. She didn't even go in to check it afterwards anyway. She just didn't even, I don't know. I think she didn't even care about the kid at all. There's so much more. Chris didn't even come until 7th grade anyway.
I honestly,
And if he was
I
there
got in
before-
trouble, like, if not the most, second the most, in my entire grade, and I was there for 2 years. 2 years. They were there for 10 years.
I don't know, I wish I could just be in 8th grade again because it was just so fun. Like, just being there with all these like kids. Like, now. I don't even know what they're doing, dude.
Evan doesn't, he didn't get in trouble.
No,
one
he
time,
jumped. He jumped off the bleachers. The one day that was so stupid.
Wasn't it Miss Carver?
Yeah, she freaked on him. He was like kind of like me. Like, he didn't want to let down the teacher or whatever. But once we were like, it was like one of the last like days of school, probably like last 2 weeks, and he just decided we were just getting up to like leave to go to the cafeteria or whatever. He just gets up, like, it wasn't even a big deal. He just jumped from the top of the bleachers. Bleachers weren't even that high. He just jumped down, and she just freaked out on him for no reason. And then he got all like sad or whatever. Oh yeah.
So like, all right, I had this girlfriend in 8th grade. You know, we had like a little fight, little middle school fight, some dumb shit. And the next day I go into school, like we made up and shit. And I went to give her a hug. We had this thing we were setting up for an assembly in the gym, and we were setting chairs up. And I was like one of the chair people that would go under the stage and get the chair. So I came out from getting one of the things, and I went up to her and I started talking to her. I was like, "Are you all right? Whatever." And I go to hug her. I hug her for like a second, and I hear this fucking screech of a bitch. We don't accept PDA in this school. I was like really scared, so I was like, okay, but like in my head I was like, dude, why am I even worrying about this? This is stupid as shit. Like, I'm giving a girl a hug. Why are you overreacting about a fucking hug? I don't know. That's my last story. That just frustrated me. Oh yeah, we're gonna be making more of these dual commentaries.
Maybe we'll actually like know what to say instead of just coming up with them.
Alright guys, I'm gonna do the outro since Vince did the intro. It's been real. Drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed. We love you. We're out. Peace!